Oh man. Here I am. Here I am. I'm just gonna leave this as background ambience for a little bit. You know, I was gonna do this last year, but things kind of spiraled out of control with a bunch of history documentaries and a bunch of other stuff that was happening. I was finishing up school. I was doing a whole bunch of crap last year, and suddenly, you know, I install the game and I open it up and I'm like, fucking A. When was the last time I actually played through the Mass Effect trilogy? Because I have talked about the Mass Effect trilogy ad nauseum on a couple of my streams, but I've never really been able to get into it or like really get into the nitty-gritty because nobody I knew played the games, which is frustrating because a lot of these people who I know would like this trilogy just for some reason decided not to play it. So I'm going to play it for them. It has been a decade since I've last picked up this game, and I'm going to tell you exactly why it has taken me this long to pick up the game again. Because the last time I played it, I checked it on my old PlayStation 3, because that's what my old console was 2014. That was the last time I was just about to head off to college. And the reason why I actually haven't picked up the game since then is because that was... And you gotta wrap your head around this. That was my Shepard. After playing these games non-stop since 2012, it was Mass Effect 3 that got me into this trilogy. And I'll explain why a little bit later, but after playing these, particularly 2 and 3, because for the longest time, those were the only two games that I could actually play since I was a PlayStation baby. I played those games so much, I was like, I have to know the outcome of every single decision that you make throughout these games and how they impact said games further along the lines. These were the only games that I played in high school. Quite literally the only games I played in high school. And so by the time I got to my final playthrough of all three games, because eventually they did release Mass Effect 1 on the PlayStation, played that a couple of times, and I said, you know what? I'm finally going to do it. I'm finally going to make my Shepard. From beginning to end, I said, these are the decisions that he's going to make. This is the arc that he's going to go through. This is why he makes these sort of decisions. And so the idea of me picking up these games again kind of felt like it was a betrayal of my Shepard. like would I just be kind of pushing him aside and just sort of... it was like, there's something in me that was like, I can't do that to my Shepard. I just can't. And yet here I am a decade later, and I said, you know what? Mass Effect 4, there's a lot of buzz going on about Mass Effect 4, not Mass Effect Andromeda. We're not going to talk about Mass Effect Andromeda. And I said, you know what? Yeah, we've got to do it. I really want to do this. It's on my bucket list to play these games, all three games this year, and that's what this is. This is a huge let's play of all three games. We're going to go into a lot of the lore. We're going to go into character stuff. In full disclosure, though, I already know what decisions my Shepard is going to make. I already know his character arc. I already know who he's going to romance. I already know the stuff that he's going to do. And we're going to go into why Shepard makes these decisions as we go along through this journey, because it is an epic journey. I mean, I think Mass Effect 1 alone is 20 hours. Mass Effect 2 is closer to 40, and I know certainly Mass Effect 3 is over 40 hours. I love these games. These games have impacted my life so much since they came out. Now, admittedly, I'm used to playing these on the PlayStation, not on my PC. I am playing, in full disclosure, the Legendary Edition, so the remasters. I just sort of was toying around with them a little bit earlier, and my God, are they gorgeous! And I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I know they fixed a few bugs, they fixed a few mistakes that were in the original releases, so I'm looking forward to kind of discovering those as we go along throughout this Let's Play. I'm actually kind of emotional. Like, this is, like, just listening to this main menu music that's sort of playing in the background, which is a track called Vigil. All of those memories of playing this game is coming flooding right back. And it's very fitting that not only has it been a decade since I played this game, but also the fact that it is January. Because I remember the first time I really played the first Mass Effect game, we were having it was in January, and we were having a horrible blizzard outside. And I remember I'd have to put down my game to go outside and help my dad shovel and stuff like that over the course of the day. And for some reason, that has made this game so nostalgic for me. It was a simpler time, different time for everything. It was of just me in high school being a bum, sitting, playing these stupid games while there's a blizzard outside, and it was really fitting when we got to the Novaria levels and stuff like that. I'm very excited for this. I am... I'm actually kind of nervous, too. I am, because it's like, am I going to do this judge? And, you know, I'm also kind of worried that this Shepard, knowing what I know now, he might replace my Shepard. He might replace the one that I did a decade ago, even though he's probably going to make a lot of the same decisions, other than one key thing. There's one key thing that this Shepard I've already decided is going to be different, and I made the decision today because I was on the fence about it, but we'll go into it in a little bit. I love these games. I love these games. One more sort of disclosure before we actually start. I would like to say that out of all three of the games, Mass Effect 1 is the one that I've played the least. And I've discovered that there are several missions that are now in here that I've actually never played before. So this is going to be pretty interesting. And I found out that since 2014, there was a DLC released for Mass Effect 3 that I have never played before. And I think it's called Take Back Omega. And I've never played that before. And we get our female Turian in there. So I'm excited for this. I'm genuinely excited for this. But I say, enough rambling. Let's actually get into this, shall we? Now I have my Xbox controller. Shouldn't be much different than a PlayStation controller, right? Right? Right, guys? Hey, Drake, I'm glad you can make it. Same with you, Dylan. Whew. Oh, start a new career, man. I don't know. Can I do this? Rex. Hi, Rex. Everyone's favorite Krogan. All right. Let's start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Welcome.
Classified information requested.
Understood.
Establishing secure connection.
I'll establish your secure connection. Hey, the Goji Shay. How you doing? I am not going to change anything about this guy. Just about. He is... Yeah. He is definitely going to be John Shepard. I don't want to change his name. And I'm not going to give him a custom face, because quite frankly, this is the sexiest Shepard will ever look when you customize your character, and I don't care what anyone says. So I'm going to leave, because if I'm going to look at him, I want somebody attractive. So I'm going to just keep his name John Shepard.
Please log in to access your profile.
I will just keep his name there.
Complete.
No,
Please
hold
log
on.
in to access your profile.
I wish to confirm my Name.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Huh. Why
Please
won't
log
it let
in
me-
to access your profile.
Oops.
Welcome
Won't
to
let me-
Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
I wonder why it
Establishing
wasn't
secure
letting me
connection.
change.
Secure connection confirmed.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay.
Please
Fix
log
that
in
mail.
to access your profile. Profile
Gone.
reconstruction complete.
Fucking A. God damn it. What's
Please
going on
log
here?
in to access your profile.
Yeah, I'll
Please
do
log in
custom
to
mail.
access your profile.
Okay. Oh
Warning,
god, is it?
Data
Hold on.
corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Aha, here we go. Yeah, the character there are mods I know that you can do to sort of fix the character face and stuff like that, but I haven't quite mastered it yet. I haven't quite mastered that yet. Give me 1 second. Just trying to fix something here. Because for some reason it does not want to on my other window. Give me a second. I gotta figure this out. OBS for some reason does not like me doing what I'm doing right now. So give me a second. Copy that. I guess you won't let me copy. I don't know why. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Control C. Control V. No? For fuck's sake. So I'll do it this way. Game capture. Yep. Okay. And I need it to capture. Okay. I need it to capture a specific window. That specific window is Mass Effect. And it still didn't want to work. Why don't you want to work? Well, I guess I'm not using that window. Because for some reason, it just does not want to play there. I know. I gotta tell you, the freaking ambient music in Mass Effect is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And it's very distinctive, too. It's like you hear the music, and you immediately are like, that's Mass Effect. What the fuck? Yes. There's gotta be something that is keeping... Yeah, that is keeping this from playing. Too many layers, dude. Too many fucking layers. There we go. Okay, maybe this will work now. Yes, yes, it's starting to work. It's all coming together, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to you, I had this working earlier. Oh, the joys of live streaming. What? Where'd you go? What are you doing, OBS? OBS! What are you doing? You're killing me, OBS. Yeah, this is the layout that I was going to talk about. Right here. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So here's what I was actually thinking when it came to this. Because my Shepard was Earthborn. You're an orphan raised on the streets of a great megatropolis covering Earth, aka Vancouver. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. And that was a big part of the decisions that I wanted my Shepard to make, is the fact that he was Earthborn. That's why he was so dedicated to Earth. That's why he was so doing it. But I was thinking, actually, while playing through this particular Shepard, it might be interesting if instead I made him a colonist. And I'll get into why in a little bit, because one of the things that I wanted to do with the Shepard in terms of his arc is I wanted to start him more as a renegade. He's definitely, like, I have the Paragade logo up right now, if you guys can't see it, right? And I was thinking he starts more renegade and certainly more xenophobic in the beginning. And that would work best if he was a colonist. Because if you read here, if you are a colonist, let me just bring this up. You were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. Those slavers, by the way, are a wonderful race of aliens known as the Batarians, who we are going to meet many times throughout this whole ordeal. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And I think that might fit more into his sort of xenophobic beginnings. And it's through his dealings with Garrus, with Rex, with Tali, with Liara, and stuff like that, that xenophobic attitude starts to change. Especially come about halfway through Mass Effect 2 into Mass Effect 3. Then, of course, there's also Spacer. I've actually never played Spacer before, I'll be completely honest. Or at least as like a serious playthrough. I think my Renegade bitch Shepard was was a Spacer. But both of your parents were in the Alliance military. This is actually the only one where one of your parents is still alive. I believe it's your mother. And you can talk to her and stuff like that throughout this. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlist at the age of 18. That's another thing, Goji Shay. You notice that if you do Colonist, you love the side quest. That's what I wanted to bring up. And this is why, out of all three games, I've noticed that the first Mass Effect game is by far the most RPG. It's RPG with some action elements, while the other two are action games with RPG elements. And that's what I loved about Mass Effect 1, is you can make decisions like this with your character, and it will drastically affect some of the missions that you take throughout the whole thing. And that's what I love. And I can't wait to kind of play around with this, a little bit with you guys and see what happens. But in terms of my character, I think it fits more that he be a colonist, and him watching his parents die is one reason why I want to establish this from a beginning. Despite Shepard being in a leadership position, my Shepard, John Shepard, from the beginning is yearning for some kind of father figure because he lost his father already. Like, his entire family, he watched his entire family get shot right in front of him because of those goddamn Batarians. So that's one reason why he gravitates towards people like Anderson. and why he sort of gravitates more towards, despite him being a bit of a renegade, more towards Paragon authority figures, such as Anderson, is because he sees them as sort of like my idea of like an idealized version of the Alliance. And he yearns for that. He wants more of that. He craves a father figure. And he finds that in Anderson. So I'm going to go with Colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
I think I was going to do... Get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Now, I will be completely honest. I don't want to play Soul Survivor because of stuff that happens within Mass Effect 2. And I want stuff that happens in Mass Effect 2 to play into his character. But if I do Soul Survivor, there's some missions that you do, I believe it was Soul Survivor, that you do that talks about the organization Cerberus and introduces us to Cerberus without there actually being Cerberus there yet. Introduces us to Cerberus, and I don't want that affecting my particular Shepard. So I was thinking I was going to do I was probably going to do sticking with his more renegade side. I was probably going to go a little bit more ruthless. So we're going to go with that.
Military specialization.
Yeah, I was just going to have him be a soldier.
Facial identification.
Yeah, he's fine. He's a sexy motherfucker.
Profile reconstruction complete.
So I'm a colonist, I'm ruthless, and goddamn am I a soldier. So here's we go. I'm accepting.
Identification confirmed.
I'm a pussy. I'm going to keep the difficulty on casual. Auto level up off. Yeah, I definitely want to. My plan is to max out my Renegade and Paragon leveling while I focus on the military stuff with all my crewmates. It's defensive. Defensive? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what that is. Subtitles on, autosave on, enable tutorials. Confirm. And away we go, gentlemen.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfa.
Admiral Hackett.
He gets
Fucking
the
Chad.
job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Oh my god, this already looks so gorgeous. And there's film grain. I love it. You guys probably can't see it. In the year 2148, explorers of Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to further stars. The basis for these incredible technologies was forced to control the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history, the Mass Effect. Oh, the nostalgia, gentlemen. The nostalgia.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating a transmission sequence.
Gorgeous.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
And yes, it is Seth Green. Get out of my way.
is green. Approach run has begun.
That, my friend, is a Mass Effect relay.
Relay in 3, 2, 1.
You know, I gotta say, I think I prefer the SR2 to the
Thrusters?
SR1.
Check. Navigation? Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems
What a great
online.
opening.
Drift? Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Nihilus.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But
Now,
only an idiot believes the official
I
story.
remember when I first showed this to a friend of mine, where he was like, wow, oh my god, this cutscene's still going on, and then all of a sudden this popped up. Right? Oh. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, you're playing the game right now. You're playing the game right now. And he was freaking out, and I was like, it was one of the greatest moments ever. Now, all right. So, let's see. For right now, I'll go with the Paragon option on that one.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Son of a
Commander Shepard
bitch.
to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
No.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Listen to that music, guys. Come on. The pure nostalgia of this whole thing. Oh, God. I gotta get used to the controls. Here we go. Well.
The Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Oh, Caden. I love you. I do. I love you so much. I love you more than I probably should. I just want to say right now, they're talking about Spectres. I love the idea of Spectres. For something that's in the galaxy and stuff like that, you need somebody above the law. I love the idea. Hi, Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Now, something that I remember about Presley is I know what happens in the next games, right? He's not a character in the next couple of games. But what I remember about Presley is that he was kind of like, if I remember correctly, he was kind of like a less racist version of Ashley. Like, he was still xenophobic and everything like that, but he had good reasons to. Because, don't forget, like, you do see a lot of racist, not just humans, but a lot of other, particularly the Turians, towards humans. Because remember, the First Contact Wars didn't happen that long ago, right? And the First Contact Wars was a war between us, humanity, and the Turians. And the Turians are very militaristic people and stuff like that. The closest thing that I could compare them to would be like the Romans. I think that's a good way to describe it. And even their names sound very Roman, so I think that's an apt want to, or if you're a Star Trek fan, the Romulans. But so what I find so fascinating about this is that, like, we are the new guys on the block, essentially. The Asari were here first, right? The Asari, who we'll see a little bit later, they are the oldest of all these species. But there are species such as, like, the what are they, the Volus, and stuff like that, and the Elcor. Who can forget about the Elcors? And they've been here longer than we have. But how quickly humanity not only adapted to this new environment, but picked up on what to do, has really put humanity on the map, particularly with the Turians, the Solarians, and the Asari, because those three are like the big kahunas of this universe. And then in comes humanity, and in typical humanity fashion, we come in with a sledgehammer, and we kind of knock things down. So that's kind of where they are. That's kind of where humanity is at this point.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
It's very true. What could this mean? It's almost like a plot is unfolding. Le Gaspe. Let's investigate. Well, since we're talking about this Turian Spectres...
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Plus, he's a Spectre.
Yeah. Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command.
Specifically chain of command from the Citadel.
Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Which, by the way, I will also say, out of the 3 games, this game has by far the most options.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
You mentioned, before we continue this, you mentioned, Goji Shay, that Liara and Tali are your loves. Yes, if my Shepard was straight, he would probably go after Tali, because Tali's a sweetheart. Which, by the way, she does not get her just desserts in Mass Effect 1. Her as a character in Mass Effect 1 is basically here to just sprout exposition about the Quarians, and that's really it. She's the most, by far, because there's a tier system within the first game, she's by far the most neutral, blandest character in there, because everyone is sort of based on this, like, on this spectrum. If I could sort of explain this briefly, you have, like, So you've got Caden, who is the ultimate Paragon. You also have Liara, who is also Paragon. On the Renegade side, you've got Rex and Ashley. They are the more Renegade options. Garrus is also a little bit more towards Renegade. In the middle is Tali. And unfortunately, because of this system, depending on who you take, and this is a big complaint I have with the first game, depending on who you take with you on certain missions, regardless of if one is Paragon or not, they'll say some really out-of-character things, such as wanting to genocide an entire species kind of deal, when that doesn't really fit their character, because it's based off of a Paragon Renegade system that is, quite frankly, to me, is quite broken within this game. It's quite broken. But anyways, let's get back to this, shall we? Also, I love the idea that the the Normandy itself is an aligned ship, as explained, but it is a Turian designed ship, and that's what makes that kind of fascinating. Oh, what's going on here? Let me read some of these comments really quick. Yeah, she's pretty lackluster. Yeah, Tali is by far the most lackluster of your team members in Mass Effect 1. Greatly makes up for it within Mass Effect 2 and 3, hands down. Let's see. We need more sci-fi games like this, so like the first Mass Effect game. Yeah, we came in like a Mack truck, screw things up. The only thing I don't like is how the aliens look down to us. Well, I just kind of talked about that earlier, Adam, and that's because we are the new kids on the block, by far the newest kids on the block. But we're not just the new kids on the block. We came in with a fucking sledgehammer, and the other races, particularly the Asari, the Solarians, and the Turians, are just totally baffled by us because of how quickly we've come in such a short period of time. While it took them hundreds and hundreds of years to get where they are, it took us a couple of decades. And that also catches the eye of the main villains of this entire series as well. So that's one reason. I personally like that stuff. And that's one reason why I find an organization such as Cerberus, especially in Mass Effect 2, so fascinating, that it is the reaction to that. And that's what I find so fascinating. I always like to think that this game is basically the perfected version of KOTOR, since it's the same people, I think, that worked on this. Let's see. Plus, and there's Nihilus. He's pretty obvious. The thing is, Nihilus is not a bad guy. I know he's not in the game very long, but I actually like Nihilus, and I think he's actually a better introduction to the Turians than even Garrus or Saren. It's just a cover-up. A cover?
For what?
Like from a book?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on
Speaking
a
of Anderson
mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
And he's absolutely correct. I actually have the prequel book to this, which not only gives us more of a... Anderson explains it when we get talking about Saren. And the book is written by Drew Karpyshyn, who is the head writer of this. He's also written some pretty decent Star Wars books as well. I've read that book, and what happened, and you kind of understand why Anderson is a little more skeptical of Saren as it goes along, because even in that, Saren was kind of a baddie. I think we did everything. Yeah, we did everything.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yes. That is by far my least favorite design of the armor in the Mass Effect games. Is in Mass Effect 1.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc.
Ooh, I just realized my earbuds are in the wrong way. Sorry about that.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins. Everybody loves Jenkins. Jenkins is the best character in the game. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna max these out now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Would have been nice if Nihilus could have stuck around. Yeah, because he's built up as such an interesting character. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I needed to talk to these gentlemen and lady.
What do you think, Commander?
Dr. Chuck was...
Too long, will we?
What a
I'm itching
MILF.
for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I'm gonna be kind of a dick. It's part of the job. Well, I am ruthless, so I'm
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up when we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Yeah. Speaking of specters...
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other.
Very military
they don't always get on
organism.
well with us, though.
Very based on
Some
their military.
people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
There's a reason why he's a Spectre, you know? You don't just become a Spectre. Like, even Saren, if you read up of Saren's backstory, there's a reason why that guy is a goddamn Spectre. Same goes for a certain character within this game as well. I love the Turians. I really do. I think out of all of the alien races, I would say the Turians are overall my favorite.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official
She does
power.
sound like Helen Mirren. I've never
Basically,
noticed that before, but
they're
you're
a
absolutely
shadow
right.
organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protected at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
I don't know, humans.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost.
Foreshadow.
Ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Definitely some foreshadow. See, that's again some dialogue just based off of the decisions that you made going into the game. Okay. I'm not a monster.
I didn't enjoy Torfin. I just did what I had to do.
No, I didn't mean... Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any
Oh,
disrespect.
Jenkins.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand.
And they do.
At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
It's an Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Have I ever played the BioShock games? Yes. Andrew Ryan is one of my favorite characters in fiction, my dude. But Jenkins just said something that really is going to resonate with my Shepard, and that is Jenkins gets kind of lost in this sort of romantic idealism of Eden Prime, which we all know going in is going to be shattered, right? But Shepard's very sympathetic to that because he looks at Mindwar in much of the same way, despite the horrific things that happened.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody
whoops.
knows what you
I didn't
can
mean to do that.
This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Oh, yeah. Don't play a hero.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander. Yes, Commander, is there something you need?
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
I actually really like those Alliance uniforms, though, right there. Not the armor, but his sort of fatigues. Even hers. Ah. Reapers.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm going to be a little bit more hostile towards Nihilus, despite the fact that I know Nihilus is a good guy.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Is that a threat?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I won't lie, Anderson looks terrifying in Mass Effect 1. He looks like a burn victim. Thank God they fixed that in the upcoming games. Well, that's obvious. Now, what's
someone
going
gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
Uh-oh.
It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent,
Oh.
dangerous.
I'm insulted.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we
It
need
would.
their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name
Why
forward?
would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Yeah, I would turn to Anderson for this. That's
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Sorry, just adjusting my mic a little bit. Hopefully it still sounds somewhat okay. I'm gonna put it at there. That should have helped. Kinda did. I love that background music. My God. Background music on this game is so good. Alright.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Which is
Their
funny.
Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Because the Protheans thought the same way of the race before them. And the race before them. And the race before them. Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Which that makes sense. We're trying to make a good name for ourselves. We don't want a war. But other species would want that technology.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Uh-oh.
Get down!
Ashley.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Oh, I'm getting chills. Yes. Fucking sovereign.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status
Sovereign.
report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
I smell a plot afoot.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Big mistake.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Yes, I would love to see Godzilla fight a Reaper, and somehow Godzilla would win.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
We're gonna take the big burger town. Sorry, that was a lame joke since it's the same voice actor. Alright. I'm gonna go to my squad. I have 2 points I can give for him. Definitely going to increase his decryption because that's going to be important. And oh yeah, he's the L2 biotic, so he can do that. There. Okay. I got 2 with him. Let's see. See, I have assault rifles, but I don't have pistols, so I'll give that to him. There, fuck it. Cool. Okay, let me go back to... Yeah, I'll wear the helmet. Yeah, okay. It's my journal. Cool. I gotta kind of remind myself of this. God, it's been a decade. Equipment. Okay. So I do have a shotgun. I don't have much info on the pistol, but I do have a... I think assault rifle's my highest. Okay. And this is where I should be able to... Okay. Jenkins, I want you to use your pistol. Okay.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Alright, now how do I switch?
This place got hit hard, Commander.
Oh,
Hostiles
right.
everywhere.
This is where I can direct them.
On my way.
Oh, that's how I recall them to me. Okay, now how do I switch? That's how I aim. That's what I thought. Ah, yes! Okay, this is all coming back to me, guys. All of this is coming back to me. I want my assault rifle. Oh, hold on. Why didn't I... Hold on. And then Jenkins... No, I want Jenkins to have the pistol. And you can also have that. Cool. The hell are those things?
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Heh.
Oh God, what happened here?
Yeah, my Shepard would know exactly what Jenkins is thinking right now.
Smoke and death.
Oh God, what happened here?
Yeah, my Shepard would know exactly what the hell he's going through.
What happened here?
Yep, cool. Okay. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Yes, here comes fun part. No, Jenkins, no! Not Jenkins! Oh, that's the gas things. Not Jenkins!
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Jenkins! Oh, that's how I crouch. Yeah, okay. Jenkins! No, not Jenkins!
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir. Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Okay. We came from this way, so I think we're going this way. Oh. Okay. I know, Jenkins. Poor Jenkins. Shit. Oh, shit. How do I sprint?
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
I remember in the other games I can sprint. I can't remember if in Mass Effect 1 I could or not. Actually, no, go over there. I remember the map system always driving me nuts, too. Oh, there we go. What you shooting at me, Caden? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that lens flare. It certainly fits more in the aesthetics of Mass Effect 3. Oh. Ashley. Oh, yes. The Geth. How do I... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No!
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
We should move, Commander.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
I'm not gonna get angry at her.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
I love the Geth. I love the Geth so much.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Let's talk about the Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Communists.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Well, what about Nihilus?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony.
I meant bacon.
A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins. And the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, But I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The
They've been
232's with
impaled,
them.
man.
Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Move out.
Okay. Squad. I have 2 points to give to her. Well, I'll let her have her pistols. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, map. Dig site. So we gotta go there. That was the other thing I remember. My God. I gotta look around. I can find some cool shit here.
Beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Armor-piercing rounds?
Smells like smoke and death.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
So hold on, hold on. So now we're gonna go to equipment, right? Huh. Hold on. Oh, yes. It is coming back to me. Yeah, and there's his powers that he can use. Oh, my God. This is coming back to me, guys. This is all coming back to me. Okay. And I could tell him to use any of that. Cool. The fuck are these? See, I could tell him to go there. Hell yeah. I do know that the AI is way more fucking intuitive come the next few games. Oh, whoa, why did I get equipped with that? I don't want that. How about my shotgun? Gonna flank that son of a bitch. Justice for Jenkins. Absolutely justice for Jenkins. Oh, man. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's no ammo in this game. I forgot.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Yeah, you goddamn right it was.
The Geth want us to suffer.
Ah, but it's not the Geth.
Killing victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
God, they couldn't be more wrong. That's so funny. Let's see what I can't find. It's a shotgun, sniper rifle. Take all. Now if I go codex, I'll go to equipment. Oh, no. I could change the shotgun. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep that one. What about... Oh, I don't have any of those yet. Yeah, I'm gonna want that one. Whoops. God damn it. Yeah, you can use that. Oops, fucking A, I always do this. And what was Caden's strength? Oh shit, I got 6? Oh my god. Well, I am going to max that. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to increase my assault rifle. And I'm going to increase my combat armor. Caden, definitely increase that. Definitely want to add that. Definitely want some decryption as well. Now, Ashley. Good, she's good on pistols. I'll definitely add 3 there. Fuck it. I'll add 3 there. I'm good with that, so I'll add that there. Cool. Trying to make up for my weaknesses by giving them what they need. So hold on, what's she using? I've got that. So then she should have pistol. And then I'll do assault rifle. Caden can do shotgun. Nah.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Up the ramps, you say? I better mark it on my map.
Shepard, there's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, Nihilus.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
They're gonna pay $1 million. Uh-oh. I hear things.
Camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, God. Husks. Oh, I remember husks. Oh. I gotta tell you, out of all the things that the
God,
Reapers
we're
made,
still alive.
the husks creep me out the
What
most.
did Geth do to them?
That's a good question. Switching to my shotgun. What are you doing? There we go. My God. The good old cyber zombies, yeah, they freaked me out like there's no tomorrow. Like you just can't believe how much these things freaked me out. Let me go back to my, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix the chat just a tad. There we go. Fix the chat. Not that it was gonna stay up for very long anyways. Now, I know that there's people that are hiding up in here, so we're gonna want to investigate them.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Oh. What? There. Okay. Hello.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack.
That's such a dumb
They must have
line.
come here for the beacon.
That's the
Luckily, it
dumbest
wasn't here.
line.
It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning.
I wonder, Shepard, how did they end up in
Pack
there?
up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's
Call
always
it.
been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I feel the same way, buddy.
Extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle
Herald of
outside.
that receding
Gunfire,
hairline.
Screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
I gotta say, like, I goddamn love the ambience in this game. The ambience in all three, but in particular Mass Effect 1. Just the overall ambience of everything is phenomenal.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Leader of the
That's
enemy.
impossible.
Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type
Please
of
do.
data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Oh, that's all.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
You know, Godzilla Kiru, glad you could join us. Just playing some Mass Effect, you know.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Nope.
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you. You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
I'm not going to tell him to shut up.
Time? Our time is over.
Okay, what you think?
Could be friendlies.
Let's get the bastards.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ashley, on that one. What's in here? Stuff. More stuff. Oh, I got some Omni Gel. Huh. Alright, let's go. Wait, where is it? Oh, I think I gotta go this way. I guess so. Oh my god, I remember the first time I saw this scene. What a fucking gut punch. Saren. Oh, that music.
Nihilus.
That voice.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here? The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Shit.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Boom. Oh, God, I remember that. That is almost cinematic. The hell was that thing? Oh, and that sound too. Oh my god. Perfection, guys. Perfection. Oops. Yeah, he's been blocked by something. Alright, well, let me do some sniping. There we go. Got something else over there somewhere. I love that sound. That's a good sound that the sniper rifle has. What's in here? Oh god. Oh god. I hate these things. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not
I know.
armed.
First Jenkins, now Nihilus.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
They're gone.
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
Well, at least they're not dealing with the
Showed up right
collectors,
before
you
the
know?
attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
I'm going to investigate.
What else
Did you
can
see
you
that
tell me about the
ship?
ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came
What
down.
an ugly
No way they
motherfucker.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Alright. I have set that off.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole.
I have to
just a bunch
go.
of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Ooh, I don't like being lied
If there's
to.
something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the
Smuggling for
law,
crime.
Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol.
Thanks,
Figured it
Godzilla
would come in
Kiru.
handy
Glad you
if
like
those
it.
Things came back.
I've been toggling back and
Probably get
forth.
more use out of it than we will.
You're holding out on me? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do
We're
that.
risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his
This
name.
is why I put
It's
so much
important.
points into Intimidate
okay,
and
you're
all of
right.
them.
His name's Powell.
Makes this
It's
a
the
whole
docks
lot
at the
easier.
Spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I want that. That's the pistol I like. Right there. No. I'm going to keep that one. Keep it generic. Purely aesthetics. Alright, enough of this. Let's go. Is there anything we can grab?
I came here to get away from the stress of living on Earth. Yeah.
Move. Uh-oh. Oh, my electronic skills are too low. Fuck.
We should move.
God damn it. we gotta go. Okay. Those things explode, right? Yep, they do. Yeah, that's the Paragade logo, to be specific.
It's Nihilus.
Oh, no. Nihilus. Ooh, piece of candy.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian.
Oh, he's the
other
dude.
one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Your Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually
definitely
need those
renegade.
grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Okay.
God damn, Shepard, calm
There
down.
was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Now, to justify my behavior there, just for a little bit, if you will, the whole reason why my character is acting that way is because, if I'm going to stay in character, if he wasn't smuggling weapons away from the defense forces that are there specifically to defend a colony, because remember, my Shepard is a colonist, he wouldn't be this angry. But because that is the case, he's super duper pissed.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Jesus Christ.
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't
Again,
save
my
them.
Shepard's going hard on him.
Could. It was horrible.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
By the way, that was really good
They
voice
brought it
acting
here
on
this
this guy
morning.
right here, too.
We
It
loaded
was
it up
horrible.
onto the
That
train
little
and shipped it
break
to
in
the
his
other
voice.
platform. Hard
That
to
was
believe
good voice
was only
acting.
A few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound.
See, he's the second guy that's
right into your brain.
mentioned that noise.
It woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Uh-oh. Hostiles. That guy was like, huh? Oh god, it's one of those. Oh shit, shit. Getting out my trusty shotgun. Some armor. Okay, moving forward. Forward, Spinakinda.
We should move, Commander.
Shit. I must loot. Oh my god, that's so annoying. So annoying. Alright. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. All right. Let's keep moving.
It used to be beautiful here.
And away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, Saren.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony.
That music.
Leave no evidence that we were here.
Great music. So fitting. Uh-oh. Okay, where do we get off? Right here.
Demolition
boy.
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, got 4 minutes to do that. Switching to my... Oh, for fuck's sake. There. Good, good, good. This is when I run up to him. I hear one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Son of a bitch. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I've got 4 minutes. Let's do this. Up I go. Come on, Shepard. Get off of the thing. Come on, come on, cover me, cover me. There we go. Oh god, oh god. Throw that son of a bitch, Caden. Where is the bomb? Come on, 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 come on. Yes.
Not now, Commander.
Not in the middle of a fight.
Beacon somewhere. Oh god, Husk. Or at least I thought I saw it. Yep, I did. Thank you. Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. It's this one. That's what I need to do. That's the beacon, all right.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Cutscene.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated.
Here we go.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Uh-oh. And this is what kicks off the whole thing.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
And that right there, gentlemen, is how you change your life forever. In all seriousness, this is such a good, like, first level. Oh, we're about to get a cameo from Miranda Sirtis, aka Troy from Star Trek TNG. Ooh, I love the music.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Whoa, hold on.
A human alliance
They got rid of the sexy reveal of
under
her.
the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
She's a matriarch.
This human must be eliminated.
God, I love Saren's voice. What I mean by matriarch is matriarchs are older Asari. We haven't really met the Asari. She's the first Asari we actually meet.
Waking up.
Jesus.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I expect better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
Don't be so hard on her, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh.
I love
Captain
that.
Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Oh, fuck
aye,
off.
Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. I feel bad for
I don't
Jenkins.
like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
And my Shepard would admit that to Anderson, because he looks at Anderson as a bit of a father figure. He would admit that. Well, it's somebody like Williams, who he barely knows. No, he would. He would put on a much more stoic face.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh,
the
hell with
council can
Council.
kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy.
And that's again a part of the prequel book by Drew Karpyshyn.
Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Well, that's a dumb response, and I'm not going to say that, so...
What are we going to tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
If I can help.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything.
Not a Spectre.
That's why we need the Council on our side.
I will say understood, sir, there, because I believe my Shepard would definitely... He definitely understands. No, you know what? Yeah, that's a better option. We expose him. I know it's a more middle-of-the-road option, but yeah, that would be what my Shepard would do. So we expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Yes, that is Keith David. You'll recognize a lot of voices in this game.
He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right. So I'm just going to pause this here just to sort of kind of talk about how fucking awesome that first level is, right? That first level literally does everything that should be, right? It does literally everything that should be, right? You've got a good tutorial on a decent tutorial on how to work all of your equipment and stuff like that. It introduces you to a new squad mate, kills one of your squad mates. Nihilus is built up. What I love about that as well is that freaking Nihilus is built up as like this really badass Spectre, and what happens? He gets killed like immediately. So that immediately sets up the stakes. Followed almost immediately by you seeing Sovereign fly up into space. This unbelievably large mechanical giant squid thing flying up into space, and I love it. I freaking love this. I love this game so much. But now I gotta go talk to my crew. I really need to go talk to my crew. I want to check my journals really quick. So I have no assignments. Oh, shit. I gotta go speak to Joker and then I complete that. Okay. Now, what about me? Yeah, I can't level up yet. Ooh, it's over here. I must say, I like the lighting of the SR2 in the next game more than I do in this game. I think I just like the SR2 more in general anyways.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, Ashley. Welcome aboard.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Oh, well, it would help if you could see the screen, wouldn't it? He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
So just die.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
That's grim, Commander. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Not after Torfin. That must have been hell.
It was necessary.
I did what I had to do. You'd better be willing to do the same.
I won't let the Alliance down, sir.
I agree with you, Draken. 100% agree with you, Draken. The SR2 is also a better design. I do like the progression, though, of the design. Like, you've got the SR1, you're like, okay. And then when you see the SR2, it's like things are just a little bit more compact. Things are just a little bit more agile. And I'm like, that's such a good step forward. And the fact that Cerberus is the one that builds the SR2, I think that makes a little more sense. You also notice that the lighting changes within the SR2 as well. And then once it gets back into Alliance hands in Mass Effect 3, they change it back to more of the bluish red that you see within this game here. I wouldn't call them the Enterprise because the thing is, this is Mass Effect is such a good blend, in my humble opinion, of Star Trek and Star Wars, because it's got the sort of sleekness that you see within the Alliance of like Star Trek, but it's got a lot of like the grungy, the smuggling, all that stuff of Star Wars, and that's what I think works very well with it. But the thing is too, and again, this could come down to nostalgia as well. As I said when I first started this, I played Mass Effect 2 and 3 a lot more than Mass Effect 1, simply because that's all I had available as a PlayStation baby. So I didn't start with Mass Effect 1, I started with Mass Effect 2. And so the SR2 kind of feels like my home. You know, like I'm on the SR2. While in the SR1, it's more like a precursor to my home. Now, will my Shepard feel that way when the time comes? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm pretty sure he won't. He's going to feel like this is the beginnings, and the SR2 just doesn't probably live up to that. We'll see when we'll see when the time comes. That was one of those minor decisions that, you know, quite frankly, I just didn't care too much about.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Oh fuck. I want to go with this. Right? Because the whole point of this Shepard's character arc is that he starts off extremely very xenophobic. He's a bit of an asshole. He's ruthless. I chose him being ruthless. He'd seen his entire family get killed on a colony. He just watched another colony get killed. I'd imagine he'd be kind of pissed off and a dick right now. But he also knows his crew. And he's sad about Jenkins. Because Jenkins was also a colonist like he was.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me. Yeah, I'm glad
I think
to have
you're
you.
going to fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Well, fuck Joker. Joker can wait. Hey, Dr. Chakwas. Dr. Chakwas is everyone's favorite MILF. Dr. Chakwas is amazing.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end
Personal
up serving on
questions.
an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies
Oh, you want to know?
with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars.
I'll say this much
tending the
when we're
wounds
done.
Of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. so I stayed on to do my part.
I'm doing my part too. You know what I find kind of interesting about this whole thing? Dr. Chakwa's hair in this is still black. You get to the next game and it's gray. And I like the implications of that as well. I like that a lot.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Which is interesting considering what happens in the next game.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
You see, that's a conversation that my Shepard would already know that. Like, this guy would already know that.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission.
He's so sexy.
But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself.
Sexy.
Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity,
subtle, Shepard.
pain.
Subtle.
There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ah, yes. I should go. Hey there.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, you
Glad
don't
to
want to
see
talk?
you're okay, Commander.
Huh. I do know that if you play a FemShep, Ashley Williams is not the one that gets sucked up into the beam. It is Caden. Let me do some more walking around. What's in here? Oh, that's Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Oh, yes, the Citadel. So that's his office. I'm so used to the SR2's layout. There. Right, this is where I just came out of. Okay. And then up here is the captain's cabin. Oh. What's this? Well, I'm not sure what that did. Yeah, I couldn't remember if this is where we start. Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, I believe it. They knew Jenkins more than I did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The captain's cabin isn't until 2 because Cerberus. And Edie isn't a thing either.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Boom, 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 boom. I freaking love the synth work in this, and the music. Mm.
the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
It's so pretty. I love the concept of the Citadel in general.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in
Udina.
if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent.
Oh
They
yeah,
don't
I
like
love
him
the
being
introduction of the Citadel. They're blind.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations.
Yeah, Udina's a
Otherwise, the
slimy
Council
little
might use
dick,
this as
isn't
an
he?
excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance.
All right, guys, you ready to see me get lost?
That's why I hate politicians.
Oh, shit. Oh. Can I level up? Nope. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. How do I... No! How do I... What is that?
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Stop! Oh my god. How the fuck do I get out of combat mode? That's how. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get so lost. Hey kid.
Big place.
I know it's a big place. Oh. Ha! Alright, let me go to my journal. Uh-oh. Unusual readings. I've got to investigate the Hydra system. Okay. That's an assignment. Now I must prove to the Citadel Tower. Let us explore.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious.
Guys,
This is serious.
I love the Alcor.
My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so well.
I love
And
Alcor.
It is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort.
Ooh, yes, Sha'ira.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Unchecked enthusiasm.
EarthClan, you
Volus.
are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Yes, and you see, this is what pisses people off about humanity. I remember we had, early on, a couple of us were kind of mentioning how you couldn't believe how, like, xenophobic some of these races are. And I'm like, no, this is why. They're angry at humanity because humanity suddenly just jumped forward so quickly. Well, you had people like the Volus who have been here for centuries, and they haven't advanced at all. Ooh. Did my game just freeze? Hold on. Yeah, it looks like my game just froze. Let's make sure. There we go. Just need to restart my thing.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Is very
Why
true.
aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
I love it.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Ooh, time to talk with him.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Your speech.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate.
Chastising rebuke.
This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Well, he seems nice. What the hell is this? Well, I'm saying that in character. I know exactly what this is. Those are the things that keep the Citadel running.
Sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
They're hiding something. It's just... It's politicians, man. I can't go that way. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go down here, because I'm gonna do everything.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
There, my friends, is our first Solarian. I love the Solarians. I'd say, actually, you know, the Solarians are probably my second favorite race in the game. I genuinely love the Solarians. Actually, you know what, guys? Give me just a second. I'm actually going to take just a small little break. I need to get up. My ass is getting flat. I've been playing for almost 3.5 hours. I'll be right back. Just taking a small little break, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're back. Let me unmute this. We're probably just going to go to the council, and I'll probably have to end up calling that a night, because I do have to get up early tomorrow. And who the hell am I kidding? I have been up since 6 o'clock yesterday. So, who should I talk to first? Her.
Good day, Commander. The human
That
ambassadors up the stairs,
is an
first
Asari.
room on the right.
Commander.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Hello? Who is this?
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your... Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Oh boy, CSEC. What a can of worms that is.
Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment.
Yep. There we go.
It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy,
Yeah, that's the
the
Volus's,
Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
that's their specialty, is their trade. They're good smugglers and good technicians.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Which that is just so fascinating of a concept. And again, that's something that like I talked about earlier. It makes so much sense in a universe like this why something like a Spectre would exist. And there's not many of them. There's not many Spectres at all. Like, it takes a lot for somebody to become a Spectre. That's what I find so fascinating about it. And it makes perfect sense, because the Council is going to need somebody to do the dirty work while they keep their hands clean. And thus, the Spectres are a natural way of getting stuff done, so that way they can keep their pretty little everything prim and proper as best as they can, while in reality what's causing it to kind of go haywire, excuse me, gets kind of held down.
Goodbye.
Log off.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please
Okay. Well, what's over here? Oh, okay. Oh.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Ugh. I love how I always know where I stand with the Alcor.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
I can't believe. Alright, let's see what happens. I think I'm almost done for the night. Oh, hold on. What's over here? Ah, Turians. Oh.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
I'm going to ignore that for right now. I did used to have a video about all of this and why I love these games so much, but I took it down just because it was no one watched it, and it is what it is. And again, that was when I was like back in high school. Guys, I'm being completely honest. I'm falling asleep. I've been up since 6 p.m. yesterday. So I will probably be streaming again on Tuesday, but it's going to be a late stream. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty late stream if I do that. So it's probably actually going to be probably around 10 p.m. when I stream on Tuesday, and then I'll definitely be streaming again on Sunday. And stuff like that. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. This was part 1. It's officially off the ground now. We are now officially playing all 3 Mass Effect games, and I'm just super excited. I'm getting all nostalgic. I can't wait to start exploring. Next time we should be able to recruit Garrus and Rex. I'm a little bit behind what I wanted. I wanted to actually get through all this Citadel bull crap before the end of this game, but I am just too tired to continue. So we'll definitely get there on the next one. And, you know, what the hell? This is my series. I can make it as long or as short as I damn well wish. Well, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. And all my social media is in the description below, and take care.